Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Dear devotees and friends, welcome, and to all the devotees, my obeisances, all the sincere seekers, my encouragement to everybody, but obeisances to the devotees. And today we're going to play some audio, and I know we're having a short clip. We're meant to be finishing within like 15 minutes, so I'm told on Facebook and Instagram. But it is just a short audio clip of Srila Govinda Maharaj, Srila Bhaktisandar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj. And he's going to, you hear first and see how you get on hearing. It is short, so please hold on if you feel any difficulty understanding his English. So first, to our masters, Srila Bhaktisandar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai, Srila Bhakti Rock Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai, our Grand Master, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Ki Jai, the Rupanuga Guru Varga Ki Jai, and of course Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. So we begin a short excerpt by Srila Bhaktisandar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj. And please try to catch his mood, his sincerity. He's full of sincerity. He is the personality of sincerity. To transmit to us, he's telling us something. He's not only like giving information, he's informing us, telling us, transmitting. So, short excerpt. Please give attention, and I hope that the audio will come through okay.
Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, always English, always analyzing about the Krishna and Krishna Bhakta. This is not good. It is very bad.
So Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur said that always analyzing about Krishna and Krishna Bhakta, the devotees of Krishna, it is not good. It is very bad.
And one place Bhaktivinoda told, Krishna hoiben gora ichha holota. Why Krishna become Mahaprabhu? This discussion not necessary. Krishna wants to be Gauranga Mahaprabhu, he becomes Gauranga Mahaprabhu. That is final.
So Srila Gurudev, I think you can hear his English quite well, but he's saying always to analyze or to discuss why Krishna became Mahaprabhu. That is not necessary. Krishna wants to become Mahaprabhu, he becomes Mahaprabhu.
Not to try to search why. Not it is good. It is below standard thinking.
Always to search why. It is not good. It is below standard thinking. It is below standard thinking.
Higher standard, what you are hearing, what you are saying from the scripture, from the Sadhus, you believe it.
Higher standard is that what you are hearing, what you are seeing from the scriptures, from the Sadhus, you believe it. This is the higher standard thinking.
Very good reason behind, but not necessary to know.
There is a very good reason behind everything, but it's not necessary to know.
Rupa Goswami Prabhu given us that consciousness. Rupa Goswami Prabhu think we are very unqualified for that. Rabindranath Tagore. Always realizing. Finally, he realized, this is the best if you not to do that. First test, second test, it is okay. Question. That kind of many thinking in the spiritual life. But strong launching pad, throwing the rocket, launching pad. That is strong launching pad is that Shraddha. And faith. And faith is the strong launching pad.
Faith is the strong launching pad.
Then you will get some footing. Under your feet you will get some good platform.
Under your feet you will get some good platform. And now Gurudev is going to quote a Bengali verse, and this is the end of the excerpt of hearing from him, and then we'll read what Srila Gurudev says about this verse himself on this subject matter.
Shuddha Rabde Vishwas Kahe Sudrida Nishchay. Very strong opinion. Shraddha Sabde Vishwas Kahe Sudrida Nishchay. Krishne Bhakti Kaile Sarva Karma Krita Hai.
So this is our excerpt of Srila Gurudev, and Srila Gurudev here, he's quoting from the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita and Madhya Lila, and he's telling us that the meaning of this verse is Shraddha means confident, firm faith that everything will be fulfilled and everything impossible will become possible by serving Krishna. And then Gurudev saying, what is what, who is who, everything is determined by our faith. Faith is the basis of all religions, not only the Vaishnava religion, because faith is the Jiva soul's true and best property. Faith is always the friend of everyone, and if we have faith in Krishna consciousness, we will be able to adjust everything. And then quite a famous verse that we've heard from Gurudev and Srila Guru Maharaj repeatedly. Sakala chariya bai shraddha devira gunna gai jhara kripa bhakti dite pare. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur giving up everything, sing the glories of Shraddha Devi, the goddess of faith, by whose mercy we can feel the presence of devotion in our hearts. And then, just briefly, Gurudev saying, Srila Govinda Maharaj saying, faith is our main property. Faith is our main property. We should never lose faith. Our faith must also grow. It must become stronger and stronger until it reaches an unshakable position. Our faith must be transcendental, sincere and chaste. You cannot throw a rocket from anywhere. You must have a substantial foundation. And when your faith becomes unshakable and you understand the fundamental position of surrender and devotion to Krishna, then you will be worry-free. And Sharanagati, your mood of surrender, will protect you. You will have an unshakable launching pad, and from there you will be able to throw your rocket across the illusory environment to Goloka Vrindavan. And then one last sentence. The spiritual world exists entirely within the plane of faith, and anyone whose faith is very strong will get that highest property when his faith takes on a transcendental form and is successfully activated in his heart. Everything will be revealed to him. Hare Krishna. So, a few words from Srila Gurudev to hear his intonation, but how carefully he thinks about every word, every expression. And English is not his first language. Bengali we can say. There he is most comfortable. And English he became more and more comfortable. And Hindi. Gurudev is saying that in Hindi also he's having to search for the words. So he is searching for the accurate words to describe what he wants to say, what he wants to transmit. And today's excerpt is something which struck me and struck others when we are listening in a group. We are listening together with the devotees. And like everyone wants to hear this again, hear this again. And actually, if you do want to hear it again, this audio is on the Absolute Sweetness broadcasts or audio, Absolute Sweetness of Jamuna Priya, David Assi. She's prepared these tapes from quite clear, good quality recordings. She's prepared these audios. And the audio, I can say, is the 10th of January 2007. If you yourself would like to hear and rehear this excerpt, and of course it's an excerpt, it's part of a whole talk. But bit by bit, it is very good for us to become acquainted with Srila Gurudev's sound, his usage of English, his careful usage of English, and what he's expressing. And he has some expressions which maybe take a little getting used to. Literally, we've had inquiries coming when devotees have heard Gurudev saying about such and such a devotee, oh, he has too much faith. Somebody has too much faith, or is too much intelligent. Then generally, Srila Gurudev is using, for instance, this expression, too much, to mean very much. So some of the mannerisms or usage we have to little bit adjust from their Indian usage to the commonly accepted Western usage. So we've literally had inquiries come, why does Gurudev say that such and such person has too much faith, or too much this or too much that? But it's the use of the expression of very much. So there are other little bits and pieces here and there which you do become acquainted with when you catch the theme, the context that Gurudev is using the words. But here, beginning with this part, that to always ask why, then it is not good. But but Gurudev says, in the beginning stage, yes, some necessity we have to understand why, but it is only until we can have our faith that, okay, now I understand, I don't have to know why. I've come to the source of fact, so I don't have to ask why the sky is blue. Why is this? Why is it? Oh, the sky is blue, very wonderful. Grass is green, very wonderful. Mangoes are very fragrant, is very wonderful. We don't have to go to analyze what is the chemical composition of the mango that it makes it smell like this. No, we're happy to accept that. And Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakshita Dev Goswami Maharaj, Srila Sridhar Maharaj, he gives an example that there are many things we do not know about, but we accept readily. And he gives a very good example for us all. We eat, we take food, okay, we take prasadam, I know, but we take food, but we don't know how it is being digested. We do not know all the details, and we're not going into our stomach and analyzing everything and then, okay, then I'll take food and I'll get nourishment. No, we take food and we get nourishment. And somebody somewhere knows the scientific, they've researched into this enzyme, breaks down this does that. But that's an analytical, it's not necessary, and it has nothing to do with our getting nourishment from the food in the realized sense. Like, I eat this, I've got energy, now I can do some more things, and getting some refreshment, etc. So there are many things, and Srila Guru Maharaj gives that example because we need examples, and the examples given by our gurus, the examples given by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita and in various places, they are very good examples for us to help us along our way. So today, this emphasis on faith, we need to get some faith, and then what faith we have, we need to build that faith into an unshakable position. And then what we hear from that unshakable source of Guru Maharaj, Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada, in practicality for the modern world, for the next generations to come, that's the whole foundation where we are going to get, as it is, our Krishna consciousness very firmly, cleanly, and to have that faith and to hear there and put into practice the guidance that they're giving, and then let us go on successfully, and everything will come to the faithful, sincere, chaste seeker. That is you. May we be together in that sincere, chaste search under their shelter, under the one umbrella of Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat. And what is Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat? It is that the mission of Srila Guru Maharaj and Srila Govinda Maharaj. And we are fortunate to have two such great souls to head Chaitanya Saraswat Mat. And of course, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who brought Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's message as trained to him, as understood to him, as transmitted to him through Srila Guru Maharaj, who, as Srila Prabhupada said, that his Guru, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and Krishna liked that Srila Sri Maharaj will prepare him. And he gave all appreciation to that throughout his preaching life. So, dear devotees, with the safety of these three great masters, with the hearing and the understanding of what we've heard today and read today, then let us continue happily in the world of faith. And this way, you will have an unshakable launching pad, and from there you will be able to throw your rocket across the illusory environment to Goloka Vrindavan. And Goloka Vrindavan is the wonderful land of joy of the Lord, and there are wonderful descriptions. We'll save that for another time. Jai Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj, and Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakok Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, and their master, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, to our whole Rupanuga Guru Varga Ki Jai, and Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai, and to all the assembled devotees and worldwide devotees Ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanandi, Hari Hari Bo. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Garadhara Srivas Adi Gaura Bhakti